Well, good afternoon. This is Steve Jones. It's 5 p.m. on August 24th. I'm at a place on the Wheeler National Wildlife Refuge near where I park the car and enter the forest. And I'm looking at about probably close to a 4-foot diameter red oak that has beside it a huge part of its crown that broke off sometime this summer. And I'm going to pan up to about 40 feet, and you can see the raw wound where a good third of the crown broke off. That crown is lying here beside me, and it is a big piece of wood. Extends on over there another 50 feet beyond me. And I want to walk up here and show you a little more about this tree. Not surprising that it lost part of its crown. It's hollow. You can see the wound there on the base. And you can actually see some sawdust from this fallen branch where the powder post beetles are entering, and there's sawdust coming out at numerous places. My guess is if I sat here quietly, I could even hear them chewing on the wood. It's a sound I've heard many times. And I want to give you a better sense of the size of this branch that came off. And you can see, even 40 foot up where it broke off, it had decay in it. You can see on the side of the tree here fruiting bodies for various decay fungus mushrooms that were working the main stem. And there's more of the crown that fell, extending a good 60 feet beyond me here. So this was a very large forest tree. I don't know how old it is. I'm guessing it's every bit of a couple hundred years. It sits beside what was an old farm lane in the property before the Corps and TVA acquired it for the purpose of having buffer lands along the Tennessee River that then became Lake Wheeler. I'm looking up into the ground. Again, massive stem, probably a good 1/5 of an acre coverage. And I'll pan back out here to where I was standing along this old farm lane that's now maintained as an access road by the Wheeler National Wildlife Refuge. I've said so many times that nothing is static in nature. This is just one more example that things change constantly. Eventually the whole tree will topple, but I doubt that I see that. The future extends longer for even this hollowed decaying tree than my own future does. That's it from Wheeler National Wildlife Refuge, Steve Jones.